Hey everybody, Deadpool DS back again with some Stanley Parable. Let's see if we can not get our mind blown this time. This game is definitely a mind freak. It's like, I don't know what's going on, man. Come on. And the end is never loading. They should have done that. They should have had the end is never loading. But no, the end is loading. I mean, technically, yeah, our the end will come eventually. So technically it is loading, I guess. I don't know. It's all how you look at it. Click to skip. Yes, we've seen this a bunch of times already. Alright, so this time we are going to absolutely listen to him.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yep.
What could it mean?
It means that we're going to listen to you because
meeting.
otherwise it's just
Perhaps
really
he had
confusing.
simply missed a memo.
Alright, come on. Still wish there was a jump.
When Stanley
Oh, yeah,
came
left
to
door,
a set of
left
two
door.
open doors, he entered the
Left
door on
door.
his left.
Left door. Then we go to the meeting room. Then we go up to the boss's office, secret chamber, blah, blah,
Yet
blah,
there
blah.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Yep,
of
yep.
disbelief, Stanley decided to
Oh,
go
the broom
up to
closet.
his
We
boss's
had
office.
fun in that broom
Coming to a
closet.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
So we
boss's
went
office.
downstairs, total mind freak. Go into the boss's office. Come in here. Don't go into the
Staring
don't
into
enter
his
because you'll
manager's
die.
office,
Because
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
totally forgot the code.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
Come on,
dark
just
secret
hurry
was
up and
being
tell me the
held
code.
from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Yeah.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret
2845.
PIN number. 2845. But of course, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code. by
Yes, it
sheer
did.
luck.
If it jumped down there
Amazing.
before it
He
closes.
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What's going on? Oh yeah, wait. I've already been here. Boop. Push the button. And it's an elevator ride. Going down. Loading, 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 loading. Man, I'm looking at an empty pile, a pile of empty pudding cups, and I'm so like, oh, I wish I still had
Descending
pudding.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why
It's
did
my
he
first
feel
erection,
this
but you
now,
can't see it
when
because
for
I don't even
years
have
It
feet.
had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yes. Answer my questions.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Okay, I
Facility.
will do it because last time we went that way and it was certain death, and certain death is not cool. All right. So what do we got here? Gate. Can I push the button?
The lights
Apparently I
rose
can.
on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Wow,
Did he have
that's
the
an
strength
IMAX
to
theater.
find out.
Oh, path open up. Cool. What do we got here? Computers. Button. Button. Who's got the button?
Now the monitors jumped
Whoa.
to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Whoa.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Weird. That's weird. Oh. Boop.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
I'm
Was
afraid
this
to
the
walk
only
there. I
reason
might
he
fall
was
off.
happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah, sure.
No. He refused to believe it. He
No.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
No.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he
was
truly spent
not
his entire
plausible.
life utterly blind to the world?
Sure. I could believe
Here
it.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
My control
Walking,
status all
eating,
fine.
working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Wow, there's
And as
lots
the
of...
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
I don't know what
over
I'm
another
doing.
human life. For
I think I'm just
he
hitting random
would
buttons.
dismantle the controls once and for all.
Sure, why not? Is that a closed door or just... No, it's just, it's pretty much a wall. Facility power. What is this? Do I go up there? Do I... You know me, I can never do what I'm supposed to. So I came down there. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go there. What's down here anyway? Nothing really. Just some fancy lights and a staircase, but... I tried this door, right? Yeah, it's red. I can't go here. 2 to 1. There's something with the code. Console disable. There's gotta be something with these. Maybe I need to have them all blinking. Like that one was blinking, right? Or I guess it was just my imagination. That's making... Now the blue one's blinking. I don't know. I have no clue. I can randomly hit buttons, but that's not going to get me very far. What's up here? I don't want to go to the power facility yet. Ooh, 4. Is there a 1, 2, and 3? Take a look around real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything besides frickin' colored buttons. It's pretty dark in here. It's hard to see. Console still disabled. Nothing here. Nothing. Just more and more. Ooh, big red button. What do you mean I can't hit the big red button? That's some bullshit. Whatever, fine. Going to the facility power. Waiting input. Need more input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Turn it on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
No.
Control?
Is it too late?
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, but turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Can I turn it off now?
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Are you fucking
This
kidding
is
me?
much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Really?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost
Where the
hate to
fuck
see
is
it
3?
go. But I'm sure whatever
I don't know how to
come
get
up
to
with on
3.
the next go around will be even better.
It's on
My
these
goodness,
screens, but
only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on
what
trees.
fucking passcode?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no!
You
these
son
colored
of a
ones.
bitch.
Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game
You
can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No!
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Bastard. Like, seriously? All that, and I just couldn't do anything? No choice? To just bring me back to the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Alright,
Perhaps he
I'm
had
gonna just
simply
cut
missed the
here. I'll
memo.
get back to it when I'm there. So apparently if you rush in here and put in the code before he says it, yeah, this is what you get. You get calming new age music.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
So, yeah, take your time. And we're back. Got here. Let's just go ahead and shut it off. Nope. Oh, I think I broke it. What? Nothing. Hello? Hello?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange
is
building
going
hold?
on?
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do,
Oh, it's pretty.
or how to feel. Whatever
It's
life
pretty.
he lives, it will be his.
Is it really like
That
the
was
end?
all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
No. No, I want to go back this way. Turn it back on. Oh, fine. I'm gone. Weird.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
Oh, I can't
the
control
feeling
me.
of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Was
And
it?
Stanley was happy.
So is that it? Was that like the ending? Or one of the endings? Huh. Yeah. Man. Well, okay then.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Okay, what's going on here? So, that's not the end? Huh. $420. Can't get in there. You gonna say anything? Mr. Narrator.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I have no idea what's going on. Do I really have to do this all over again?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Really? Is it just really gonna make me go through the same thing over? Huh. Huh. You wanna go up or down? Let's go up. Wow. How long is this elevator ride? I mean, some jaunty ass music, but it's getting kind of boring. People just leaving papers all over the place. Are you done? Have you? Did it really just bring me right to the same place? What if I want to go down? Going down. It's not an elevator, it's just a little music place. So if I hit down again, yeah, it just brings me right back here. Okay.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
So, what is it different? Oh, I guess they didn't need me to put in the. I guess he opened it himself. Which, okay, yeah, huh? I guess there is more. So, I have to go through all of... sure, okay. Just have to go through all of it twice. Why not? Yep, here we are.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. I gotta sit through all this crap again? Can you just open, like, all the paths?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this
Really?
place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Really? No, I'm
Did he
not.
have
I'm
the
thinking,
strength to
why
find
are you...
out?
Ooh, I think I almost walked off the edge there. I'm actually thinking, why the hell do I have to do this all again? Yeah, TV screens.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their
Good old
true nature
monitors.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
I can't see
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley,
This
one
thing's
of
still
them,
there.
eternally
I can't
monitored
really
in this
read
place.
it. I don't know
where
if you
freedom
guys can
meant
see
nothing.
what it says. All I know is it says urgent. Employees should never, under any circumstance, something. Oh boy. Yeah, screens go wide. I walk over here, push elevator button, wait for elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe.
Yeah,
It couldn't be
it
true.
is.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Sure, why not?
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
I
that
don't
his
know.
emotions had been manipulated to accept
Second
it
time I'm
blindly?
doing this shit.
No. He refused to believe it. He
Mm-hmm.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Yep.
Never. It was unthinkable.
Couldn't
Wasn't
happen.
it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
Probably.
utterly blind to the world?
Let's say yes.
But here was the proof.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
heart
proof.
of the operation.
Uh-huh.
Controls labeled with emotions.
Yep.
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never...
Turn it off. Thing goes black again. I don't really care.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes.
Yeah, door opens.
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
I guess.
Unshackled himself
Not
from someone
different.
else's command. Freedom was mere
Alright,
moments
well,
away.
I'll run it through it a couple times, see
And
if
yet,
anything's different.
even as
If it
the
is, we'll
immense
come
door
back. If
slowly
not,
opened,
that's the end,
Stanley
and we've
reflected
pretty much
on
done
how
all
many
it was.
puzzles
This
still
game
lay
is
unsolved.
really screwed with
Where
my
had
mind.
his co-workers
Definitely
gone? How
a
had he
game to
been
play.
freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries
yeah, I'm
did
done
this
talking
strange
to this
building
fool.
hold?